Ever pondered why cats have such a compelling aura? Could it be their mysterious appearance in mythologies around the world? Throughout the ages, cats have held a profound significance in various cultures, often depicted as divine beings or omens of fortune. In this exploration, we will delve into the role of felines in a selection of ancient civilizations, including the sun-drenched lands of Egypt, the frosty realms of Norse mythology, and the vibrant folklore of Japan. From the revered lion-headed goddesses to the charming feline figures inviting prosperity, each civilization holds a unique tale of our furry companions. And let's not forget the modern-day myths of black cats and their supposed influence on our fortunes. You might be wondering, why cats? Well, as the ancient Egyptian proverb goes, a cat may look at a king. So buckle up as we embark on a journey through time, unearthing the mythological tales of our feline friends. It's going to be a perfectly exciting ride. Our first stop is ancient Egypt, where cats were not just pets but divine beings. In the sandy dunes and towering pyramids of ancient Egypt, cats were worshipped and revered as sacred creatures. The Egyptians believed that cats held a special place in the divine realm, and two deities in particular were associated with these elegant felines, Sekhmet and Bastet. Sekhmet, the lion-headed goddess, was a force to be reckoned with. Her name means the powerful one, and powerful she was indeed. Sekhmet was the goddess of war and pestilence, and she was believed to breathe fire at the enemies of the pharaoh. Her fierce nature was tempered by her role as a healer, making her a complex, multifaceted deity. Then there was Bastet, the cat goddess, who was a much gentler figure. Bastet was the goddess of home fertility and childbirth, and she was also the protector of the pharaoh. She was often depicted as a lioness or as a woman with the head of a lioness or a domestic cat. Bastet was a beloved figure, and her popularity prompted the creation of numerous statues and amulets in her image. The reverence cats was so profound in ancient Egypt that causing harm to a cat, even accidentally, was considered a grave offense. The punishment for such a crime was often death. Yes, you heard it right, death for harming a cat. Now that's what we call a cat lover's paradise. The Egyptians' love for cats extended to the afterlife as well. The practice of mummifying cats was widespread. Archaeologists have discovered vast cat cemeteries with thousands of mummified cats and kittens, a testament to the profound bond between the Egyptians and their feline companions. The Egyptians saw cats as embodiments of the divine, as creatures that held a special place between the worlds of the living and the dead. Their reverence for these feline beings has left a lasting legacy that continues to fascinate us. Imagine having a pet that could land you in serious trouble if you accidentally stepped on its tail. Talk about a catastrophe. Leaving the hot sands of Egypt, we travel to the cold lands of the Norse, where cats had a rather esteemed job. In the frosty realms of Norse mythology, cats were not just companions but divine charioteers. Yes, you heard right, the beloved goddess Freyja, the deity of love, beauty and fertility, had a chariot that was pulled by not horses but two large majestic cats. These were no ordinary felines, they were described as blue or grey and larger than the average house cat. With their strength and agility, they effortlessly pulled Freyja's chariot across the sky and over the rainbow bridge, connecting the realms of gods and humans. Freyja was deeply fond of her feline charioteers. In fact, she was often depicted in art and literature with her cats by her side, a testament to their importance in her divine duties. Beyond their job as charioteers, cats in Norse mythology held a deeper significance. The Norse believed cats served as a bridge between the physical and spiritual world. They were seen as creatures that walked the line between the mundane and the mystical. This belief stemmed from a cat's inherent nature, their mysterious aloofness, their nocturnal habits, and their uncanny ability to seemingly appear and disappear at will. It's as if they had one paw in our world and the other in realm beyond our understanding. And here's a fun tidbit. The Norse believed that if a cat appeared in your dreams, it was an omen of good fortune. So if you're dreaming of cats, it might just be your lucky day. After all, in the grand tapestry of mythology, cats have always held a unique and revered place, from Egypt's divine felines to Freyja's furry charioteers. So, next time your cat seems aloof, remember it might be busy shuttling between two worlds. Or maybe it's just plotting to take over the world, who knows? As we cross the globe, we find ourselves in Japan, where a particular cat has become a symbol of good fortune. Pause for a moment and picture this, a porcelain cat. one paw forever raised in a beckoning gesture, a gold coin resting at its feet. This is the legendary Maneki Neko, or the beckoning cat as it is known in English, an emblem of good luck and prosperity in Japanese culture. The origins of the Maneki Neko are steeped in folklore. One popular tale speaks of a down-on-his-luck shopkeeper who took in a stray cat despite his own financial hardships. In gratitude, the cat sat by the shop entrance, beckoning customers with its raised paw. Business soon flourished and the shopkeeper's fortunes were turned around. Another story tells a wealthy man who sought shelter under a tree during a storm. A cat from a nearby temple beckoned him inside. No sooner had he stepped away from the tree, it was struck by lightning. The cat had saved his life. In gratitude, the man became a benefactor of the temple, bringing it prosperity and wealth. These tales have led to the Maneki Neko becoming a common sight in Japanese businesses. From tiny stalls in bustling markets to towering skyscrapers in metropolitan cities. Often painted in bright, eye-catching colors, the Maneki Neko is believed to beckon good fortune and ward off misfortune. Some even believe the raised paw brings in money while the other paw protects it. But the Maneki Neko isn't just about money. It's about kindness, gratitude, and the belief that good deeds will be rewarded. In a sense, it's a symbol of the golden rule we all know and love: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But let's not forget the humor in all of this, if you will. A room full of these beckoning cats. It's like being at a feline rock concert with every cat waving its paw in the air. Now, that's a sight to behold. Who knew waving could be so lucrative, eh? Maybe we should all start practicing our cat-like wave. Finally, let's delve into modern myths where the black cat stands as a symbol of both good luck and bad. Our feline companions, particularly those of the ebony variety, have been the subject of numerous beliefs and superstitions throughout the centuries, and these views vary greatly from culture to culture. In Western folklore, black cats often get a bad rap. Many superstitions tie them to witchcraft and malevolence. The most popular one being the belief that if a black cat crosses your path, it's considered an omen of bad luck. This superstition traces its roots back to the Middle Ages, when black cats were associated with witchcraft. An unfortunate case of guilt by association, you might say, but it's not all doom and gloom for these dark-furred felines. In fact, in some cultures, black cats are viewed quite favorably. Take Japan, for instance, where black cats are considered good luck and are believed to ward off evil spirits. Similarly, in Scottish lore, the arrival of a strange black cat to a home signifies prosperity. In maritime folklore, a ship's cat was believed to have magical powers that could protect the ship from dangerous weather. And if the ship's cat was black, it was considered especially lucky, bringing not just safety but good fortune to the sailors. Now here's a little for you. Why don't black cats play cards in the wild? Because there's too much cheating. So we see that the black cat is a creature of contrast. In some cultures, it's feared as a harbinger of doom, while in others, it's revered as a symbol of good fortune. What's clear is that these fascinating creatures, regardless of the color of their coat, have left their paw prints on our collective consciousness. So, whether you consider them a sign of fortune or misfortune, one thing's for sure: cats have indeed woven themselves into the fabric of our mythologies, and they're not kidding around. So, there you have it, the fascinating journey of cats through the annals of mythology. From divine feline worshipped in the sun-drenched lands of ancient Egypt to Freyja's furry charioteers thundering across the frosty Norse skies, to the beckoning felines bestowing good fortune in the land of the rising sun, Japan. Not forgetting the modern myths that have painted a picture of the black cat as a harbinger of doom or good luck, depending on where you're standing. Cats have not only curled up in our laps, but also nestled in our cultural narratives, their enigmatic allure and independent spirit captivating humans since time immemorial. The next time your cat gazes at you with those enigmatic eyes, remember it's not just a pet, but a creature of mythical proportions. Or maybe it's just hungry, who knows? Before we wrap things up, we'd like to take a moment to thank you for joining us on this mythological journey. We hope you found it as intriguing as we did while making it. Are a small team with a big passion for bringing you content that is not only entertaining, but also enlightening. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, opinions, or even your own cat stories. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our upcoming content. Remember, every like, comment, and subscription not only supports us, but also keeps the spirit of these fascinating feline tales alive. Until next time, keep appreciating the mystery and charm of our furred friends, and remember, they might just be more than what meets the eye. On that note, we leave you with this. Thank you for your support, and stay curious, cat lovers. And remember, curiosity didn't kill the cat, it just made it more interesting. Now, let's take a detour to the vibrant land of India, where cats, especially the black ones, have a mixed reputation. In this land of contrasts, cats are often seen as creatures of mystery and intrigue. Here, it's a common belief that if a black cat crosses your path, it's considered a bad omen. This superstition stems from age-old myths and has been passed down through generations. However, across this diverse nation, there are contrasting views. In some regions, cats, particularly the black ones, are seen as protective spirits warding off evil. It's not uncommon to see a black cat adorned with a red ticker and garlands being revered as a guardian against negative forces. Delving deeper into Indian folklore and mythology, cats often feature in tales of their cunning and intelligence. These stories paint them as clever creatures, always managing to land on their feet no matter what predicament they find themselves in. So, in India, cats are a paradox. They're both revered and feared, much like the country's rich and diverse culture. They are an embodiment of the sacred and the profane, the good and the bad, the protective and the ominous. This duality makes their presence all the more intriguing and adds another layer to our understanding of these fascinating felines. Stay tuned for our next exploration into the world of cats.